watching this, and we're watching such a performance that is demoralizing for anyone on defense. You know, it starts out, coaches screaming, tackle him, get him. And after that last touchdown, I'll bet it's pure silence on that side of the ball.
This one taken just inside the 10. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
At their own 22-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They trail offense first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off near the 42.
This is my mode, baby.
And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 for Bengals TD. So this defense doubling its pleasure there. Remember, they had the fumble return for a score earlier in the game, and now this time an interception return for another score. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6.
Randy Bullock to kick off for Cincinnati.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. Here's Richie James on the return. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
James on the return. The Niners take over first and 10. At their
the 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they gave up the pick 6. And now they'll be looking to right the ship here. Now, as a quarterback, are you a little more cautious this go-around?
You should be, just because after what you gave up. But you can't be so cautious as to just really take things in, and now you're not going to play loose enough to give your team a chance to score. But you still have to be careful because those defensive guys.
Now Garoppolo lost the football, and the Bengals have recovered it.
A fumble on the play. Recovered by the defense.
No Carter, they went empty set there. No backs in the backfield. All receivers out in the pattern. And in this situation, you know what the quarterback has to do? Act as his own blitz control.
Yeah, he's got nobody else there to protect
No one else there to protect, which means he's got to get rid of the football.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. 15 yards. And the Bengals use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6.
Lining up for
great call to hand that one off, and his running back did the rest.
Someone read their keys correctly, and on the defensive side of the ball, they certainly did not, because they really essentially were just going to swarm the quarterback. They kind of guessed themselves out of the play, and guess who benefited? The guy with the football.
Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. And we see James. He will not return it, and they'll bring it out to the 25.
At their own 25.
And San Francisco gets set to go here. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
Now, they're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. From the gun, a run with Mostert. And he'll take this one for about 4 up to the 40.
Raheem Mostert.
Well, they certainly have been able to get him going and establish the run, so I think it's time to abandon that plan and start chucking it all over the park. And you know who's excited about that? The defensive front. They got to just pin their ears back and get after him now.
From the 40 now on 2nd down. Garoppolo. Blitz coming, and down he goes.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in 3rd and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
Well, the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
And able to hold it in is Kittle. And he is going to have a Niners first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15. Garoppolo on first down. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. They go right back to him for 20 and a first.
First down, San Francisco.
On first and 10, it's Mostert. Now, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. Again, they'll run it with Mostert. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle. That's what we saw right there.
Yeah, and that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
And that'll bring up fourth down as this Cincy defense stands up on third.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the number one thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps to have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
Makes the score Bengals 56. 49ers.
I'm kind of surprised by that they kicked the field goal. I guess you get some points, but this deficit third quarter, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't either. Yeah, I'm with you on that one. When you're down that much, kicking a field goal, does it feel a little bit maybe waving the white flag and just want to get out of here? Yeah, I think you got to go ahead and try and get some bigger points on the board.
First and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. They've really distanced themselves. They have put the pedal to the metal, I guess, so to speak.
So definitely have them in the rearview mirror, don't they? I mean, you're exactly right. Being able to string together these drives that end up in points, it's almost like a run in basketball to create that distance, and they're on a really big-time one right now.
It becomes contagious, doesn't it?
It absolutely does, because oftentimes it translates to your defense as well, because they're excited about getting the ball back for their offense that's playing so well.
Well, they are clicking right now. Again, it's Mixon. Past the 25 to the 26, a gain of 5.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they are playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
He's crashing. He's checking crash.
They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35. That's good for 9 yards as they convert on the third down play. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on first and 10. Back now in Cincinnati. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on first and 10. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair. They'll run on first down. Mixon. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2.
Now Joe Mixon. And he'll get it out to midfield. Let's see, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. 7 yards there and a first down.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
On first down, Mixon. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
They have the nice cushion. They just want to pour it on right now, still throwing the football.
And I know my background says, why do you need to do this? Just go ahead and run out the clock and get a win. But as many people pointed out to me, it's a video game, man. Go ahead and put the numbers up. Sportsmanship, not an issue.
Exercise those fingers. That was the 8th play of the drive, so a somewhat fitting pickup of 8 yards. Now Burrow to throw on second down. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Getting the sack, the 227-pound linebacker, Quan Alexander. And the Bengals on third down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and 4. On third down, Mixon. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. It's a pickup of 3, but it brings up what will be an interesting 4th and 1. And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. They'll run with Mixon. And he'll have the first down, getting this one to the 14-yard line. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Is it okay if I break one of our rules, partner, which is to never call a game over until it's over? Because this certainly feels like it's over after that drive.
Yeah, that was spirit-crushing, wasn't it? And now you just kind of felt the air go out of the balloon. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And that one goes virtually nowhere. Tried to fake extra point, but nothing comes of it.
Well, I have to admit, I'm scratching my head a little bit here trying to make sense of what I just saw. Number one, huge lead. Just kick the extra point and be done with it. Number two, if you are going to go for 2, just line up and go for it from the 2-yard line. Why make it so difficult? That's a long way to go to try and pick up some points.
And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
At their own 19-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now. And if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments of this one. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
First down.
Throwing on first is Garoppolo.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
To throw again on second down. Garoppolo throwing middle, but it's incomplete. They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion.
3rd down and 10.
Garoppolo again. And trying to get it to Samuel, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Von Bell. And the return stops at the 39-yard line. Well, partner, I got to tell you, I'm trying to think of something positive to say for this offense, but I'd have to be a spin doctor for that one. This has been a tough performance to watch.
And I think it's hard at this point to actually identify what's really gone wrong. I guess the catch-all is everything. Doesn't sound like real sharp analysis, but I don't have much else for you.
And the scoreboard just lopsided, and it's been ugly from the get-go. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Burrow, he's going to keep it on the option. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers.
Burrow on the keeper.
And this is where you need the quarterback to morph into being a running back. The ball can't be away from his body. It can't be loose. It can't be held like he's going to throw it. Tuck it away. Take care of it because he's going to run through a lot of traffic.
And if he doesn't take care of it, we're going to see less designed runs like that. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. Garoppolo again here on 2nd and 10. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
3rd down and 10.
There's Garoppolo to throw. Got his target, Samuel. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. Garoppolo able to find Samuel there for a Niners first down.
First down, 49ers.
Here's Garoppolo on 1st and 10. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. Pettis once again the target. And now it's 2nd down.
At the 35.
One final try now for Garoppolo. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game. A big offensive explosion leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week.
Randy Bullock to kick off for Cincinnati.
They were Super Bowl opponents twice in the 80s, and they're back at it here. The Bengals and Niners are underway. Here's James. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
For 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
They'll run for the first time with Tevin Coleman. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Garoppolo looks to throw. Hooking up here with Trent Taylor. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39.
To Trent Taylor.
They show run with 3 tight ends here on 1st down.
But that's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
Made at the 44-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up
from the 44. Garoppolo got the connection here to Bourne. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 11 yards there, 1st down.
1st down.
Garoppolo's going to give to Mostert. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. 2nd and 11 now.
7 yards. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the Bengals' 47-yard line.
A play fake from Mostert. Now Garoppolo. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Picked off by the former first-rounder Trey Waynes.
Garoppolo's pass intercepted.
1st and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. On the ground, this is Joe Mixon. And he's going to push his way down to about the 12. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
On the tackle. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 49ers' 12-yard line.
Mixon with it. And he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard.
Ball carrier.
Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology.
Oh, he tried to pitch it, and the ball's loose. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, and that could have been trouble.
All I can say about this play is that someone's living right. I mean, he's trying to gain yardage, trying to get upfield. Ball comes free. What's that panic that we've talked about oftentimes that you feel when you lose the ball?
You can sense it.
Oh, you can sense it. And somehow he got to it and was able to recover it for his squad.
56.
Burrow going for it on 4th. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. The Bengals try it, but it doesn't work out. And the 49ers are going to get the football back.
Everyone gears up for 3rd down, talks about the importance of it. But 4th down, that's truly the moment of truth play, isn't it?
Everything's dialed up a little bit more. And, you know, it's such a momentum play, isn't it?
Absolutely, because it can flip either way depending on who converts on 4th down.
Draw play, Garoppolo gives to Mostert. Absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast as he's stopped behind the line of scrimmage. Just a loss of a yard there, but it's not going to help. Now they face a 3rd and 14. And now the Bengals are going to call another timeout. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. Now Garoppolo completes it to Samuel. He's at the 40, the 20, 10, touchdown, 49ers. Deebo Samuel, 88 yards. And the Niners have taken the early lead. And Charles, I had an offensive coordinator tell me one time that they designed every play to score. I don't know how true that is. They had to run a long way after that catch. Heck of a play.
I think that when he was telling you that, he was designing run after catch in every play. I mean, that's the only way to put it in there. And that's what we got on that one. Nice catch, an even better run for big yardage.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
Let's take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. First down. Here's Burrow. On the slant, complete to Green. And he's into the clear.
You don't want nothing, get them.
And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. A.J. Green, 69 yards. And the Bengals are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And my goodness, they're now out of timeouts here in this first quarter. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful. So what do you think the mindset was there? You can tie it with a PAT here first half. Why go for the lead right now?
The old school mindset says if you have a better team, you just go ahead and continue to try and dominate. There's also a school of thought, if you don't think you're quite as good, you have to try and take advantage of opportunities. And finally, I just think this is analytics coming into the game. Someone saying the more you go for 2, the better your chances are of actually getting them.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there. The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
This is unbelievable.
The hit comes late. We saw it. There's your flag.
And we know that there's a guideline, right? Ball's gone. You get 1 step. If you're within 1 step of the quarterback, you can hit him as long as it's still done legally. But anything outside of that looks like an extra step was involved.
And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line.
2nd and 12 at the 33-yard line.
On 2nd down, Mostert. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. 3rd and 15 coming up after that loss of 2. 3rd and 15 here after the 1st and 2nd down plays went in the wrong direction. Working from the gun, Garoppolo. This one to Bourne out on the left side. And he'll be taken down well before the 1st at about the 36-yard line. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down.
They didn't get the first down, but I have to say I do like the call. I like what they were trying to do. Try and hit your receiver on the run and see if he can pick it up. Keep it on his feet, get a little rack yardage.
Yeah, but a nice job defensively to get to him and keep him short of the 1st.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
Cincinnati now ready to take the field. Burrow going to lead up the Bengals here, 1st and 10 at their own 15. From the gun, he'll set up to throw. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. 1st down.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And his throw here is going to be incomplete.
Well, we see catch a few passes out of the backfield in the first half, unable to connect on that one.
Certainly seems like getting him the ball out of the passing game, though, is part of their game plan.
It certainly is, because he catches it well, creates a mismatch. You're going to cover him with a linebacker, a corner, a safety. They feel like he can win every battle.
And he'll be tackled just past the 35 at the 36. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 6.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side. Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. The linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Niners take over in terrific field position. So they take a big chance here in their own territory. And you think the coach may have some questions to answer?
Yeah, and, you know, normally we focus on the media, right? The social media barrage that he's going to get for this one. How about on his own sideline and in his locker room? Because I think the team's going to look at my coach. Why would we get
under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38.
A loss of 7 yards. And it's 3rd down. 3rd and long.
A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noted. That from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
Throwing is Garoppolo on 3rd down. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown.
Number 85.
Jimmy Garoppolo with his 2nd touchdown pass of this first half. And the 49ers add on to their lead.
And what a weapon he is at the tight end spot, because when they throw him the football downfield, they count on him getting additional yardage almost every time. And that's exactly what he did there. Caught that, ran with it, all the way to the end zone.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. Now Burrow on 1st down. Now he'll pull it down. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down. Well, Charles, in the past, a lot of people called this offense one-dimensional.
I think you did.
Well,
it was you.
I'll be honest, I did. I think the fan base is hoping with this young rookie that they can put some wrinkles in this offense like we just saw.
I think you're exactly right, because we did have that discussion that what we've seen in the past from them, they needed to broaden, and they have done it here. Look at what he's bringing to their offense, and now as a defensive coordinator, you've got some extra work to do to prepare for him and their offense.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Out of the gun, it's Burrow. Steps away to his left. He's going to take off with it. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain.
I think the last two plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy, because you know he can throw the football, but how about his use of legs as well, what we call those broken plays? You can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those two that you just mentioned, a microcosm really of how he can hurt you. So we have reached halftime here. And okay, so much for our halftime break. Apparently we're going to get right back to it. The Bucs set to get the football first, and they trail here as we get started in the second half. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half two, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there, just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
46-yard line.
They're passing here. Joe Burrow rolling to his right. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. C.J. Uzomah, 54 yards. And the Bengals are a two-point conversion away from tying this football game. When they drew that up, I don't think they envisioned it ending in a house call, but he got it and took it all the way home.
Really impressive run after the catch, wasn't it? That was really special by him. But let's face it, in today's NFL, those tight ends are often former wide receivers or maybe even sometimes bigger running backs. They just put them in a position to get a great matchup and make plays like that.
So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
23-yard line.
Here's a look at the 49ers offense as they make their way out for their first possession of the second half. And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Well, you got to think that sooner or later they're going to hit one of those, but the coverage has been excellent thus far, and it was again on the last play.
Back to the air on second. It's Garoppolo. Over the middle, and it's incomplete. He was trying to get it to George Kittle. It's tight end. Third down here.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure, or do they play coverage on this down?
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
No coverage bust by the defense here. They did a nice job accounting for everybody, and that led to an incompletion.
In punt formation for the 49ers.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. This is fielded at the 27. 13 yards, the tally on the return there. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Cincinnati set to take over once again. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
Yeah, he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field, and here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Oh, that's just not fair, and now room to run. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. A big hitter there, a 1st down gain of 26 yards.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Pass incomplete. Drew Sample, the intended receiver, but it'll be 2nd and goal. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete. On 2nd down, Burrow, slide, and this throw will be intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Richard Sherman. It's a foot race. He's at the 50, the 30, 20, 10. And they will finally bring this run back to an end, but not before he's down inside the 5-yard line at the 4. A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant. In this case, the NFL veteran defense ended up winning the battle.
Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal. One more time with Mostert. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down.
And now 3rd and goal coming up. The loss on 2nd down. That just means this crowd's going to get even louder. And they'll get a little bit of extra help from the defenders as they exhort them to join them in the effort.
And that'll bring up 4th down as his Cincy defense stands up on 3rd. And that one off the mark. A little late with a throw. And in his 15th season, he's able to get this one to go. And the 49ers take a 3-0 lead. The bottom line, tremendous starting field position, really squandered there as they wind up going backwards and then come up with just 3.
Well, getting the 3 turned out to be important. I can imagine the head coach when he ordered the field goal. Please salvage something out of this drive. That was not fun to watch.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10. At their own 30-yard line.
Now the Cincinnati offense ready to see what they can do here. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we've got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you've got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it?
And 7.
Now Burrow to throw on 2nd down. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. On 3rd down, Burrow flush to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Boy, not deterred from those first 2 failed attempts. They're going to go a 3rd time here on 4th down. They'll roll him out right. And this is going to be incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Niners take over in terrific field position. Set to take over again here on offense, Jimmy G and the 49ers. So, Charles, there are the numbers. What's happened here? Defensive adjustments that's caused him to sort of fall off a bit?
I think so. That has to happen. You've got to make some changes because in the first half, they were pretty effective. But the second part is sometimes when you're doing really well, you get off your game a little bit. You get off the gas a little. You're like, okay, we've got this thing. And that's not necessarily the case. Maybe right now, someone just needs to tell a joke in the huddle, loosen things up.
And he'll be taken down by the Bengal crasher. There's Sam Hubbard that time in there to bring him to the ground. That last sack, it puts Garoppolo and the 49ers in a tough spot. They face a 3rd and long.
Okay, you know my bias is about to come out here. A lot of people think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I'd say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Former defensive guy. Now, as a quarterback 3rd and long, you really got to rally the troops here, don't you?
Yeah, you do in a big way. And what else do you have to look out for? More pressure coming at you because it seems to be working pretty well.
And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose. And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback. Ready to go on offense. Out come the Bengals. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to get a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they?
And that's caught inside the 35. And he finally goes down at the 23-yard line. A big play there for Cincinnati. 57 yards.
At the 23-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow flushed out right. He'll try and run it. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. A 23-yard run. And the Bengals are going to jump back in front. So an electrifying run there as he calls his own number.
Brings a new dynamic to this offense, doesn't he? And right now I'm picturing the offensive coordinator, the head coach in their minds, drawing up some more running plays for this guy because he brings some excitement to this offense.
And just a young rookie, a lot of electricity yet to come in this career.
Randy Bullock to kick off for Cincinnati.
Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway, and they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the 4th quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. He'll get 17 on that one, and the Niners have a 1st down. A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. The catch and run, good for 24 yards. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there, not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29. Garoppolo again toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. Deebo Samuel was the intended receiver. An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
And it's 3rd down.
Yards to go.
And that will be incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
He is good. Makes the score Bengals 21, 49ers 20.
So with that field goal, this one's now back within a field goal. Maybe not the ultimate result they wanted, but gets them that much closer.
This game is unfolding like a really good book, isn't it? Because I feel like there's a few more plot twists yet to be revealed before this one is over.
The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And they're going to have good starting field position. He's out of bounds, but not before he's across the 35.
At their own 37-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. I guess the good news as they start this drive is that they still do have the lead, Charles. If their defense hadn't been able to hold them to a field goal on the other side, they'd be down. But now it's about preserving that very small lead.
It is. Observing and maybe stretching it out a little bit, because
there goes Green. And they're into the end zone, but it's not verified yet. Hold on, there is a flag down.
Ineligible receiver downfield. Offense.
A costly penalty there. A lineman got downfield, and for the moment, that cost him 6 points. Here's Burrow, rolling to his left. And he's going to keep it here. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8.
Well, he's proven real effective running the football. No one open, don't force it. Just get what you can, and that's what he's done very well in this game.
40-yard line.
Coming up on 2nd and 7. Burrow will throw. And now he'll let this one go deep, back over the middle. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. Now the Bengals on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 7. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. It's a 7-yard gain and good enough to move the chains. Well, probably the only thing he did wrong there was go out of bounds, nursing this 4th quarter lead. You want to stay in, eat the clock.
Yeah, you got to love the effort, the catch, the extra yardage, but you got to know the situation. Stay in bounds, young man.
Throwing now, Burrow on 1st down. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. 6 yards on the pickup, and that'll make this a 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the Niners' 46-yard line.
Burrow now off the bootleg. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Impressive individual effort there. No one was going to stop him around the edge.
Yeah, no doubt about it. And that's why if you play in a 4-3 base and you're a defensive end, that's why you get the big bucks. They count on you to do everything. Defend the run and, of course, get to the quarterback.
And he's going to be brought down by the face mask. Here come the flags. This is going to get him a 1st down.
Defense.
So they'll take the yardage and tack on 15 more for the face mask.
Talk about a play that absolutely costs you in the end. Just trying to do your job, right? Trying to get him on the ground. Next thing you know, they'll march off another 15 against your squad.
They will throw on first down with Burrow. Oh, incomplete. A turnover would have really helped there. Almost intercepted. Instead, it's just second down.
It's second down and 10.
Burrow looking to pass. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. 12 yards there and a first down.
They certainly had success throughout this contest getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
Oh, incomplete. A turnover would have really helped there. Almost intercepted. Instead, it's just second down. Again, it's Burrow, and that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
Brings up a third down.
And Burrow going to throw again. Going for it all. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out.
Personal foul, unnecessary roughness, defense.
Boy, tight game like this, fourth quarter, personal foul penalties, a no-no.
Yeah, we know the emotions are running high. The tensions are the same. Who can control them best could ultimately win it.
The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just one remaining here in this fourth quarter. All right, now a big two-point conversion attempt still to come.
56. Mike, 56. Right there. 56. Top.
Throwing again, it's Burrow. And this one incomplete. So they went for the two. They don't get it.
That keeps the score. Bengals 27.
Should have been picked. Probably doesn't matter on a two-point conversion. But still, as a former DB, you want to grab that ball when you can, don't you?
You certainly do. And don't say it, because I know you're thinking it. Don't say it.
What am I thinking?
You know I know what you're thinking. Well, if he'd had hands, he'd be playing on offense, right?
That's true. You've said that before. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
Hands on the return. The Niners take over first and 10 at their own.
Garoppolo and the Niners now. Down 27-20, 2:05 to go. They'll have one play here just north of the 2-minute warning. Connects with Kittle underneath. And they finally get him, but not before he reaches the 33-yard line. So, of course, they decline. That there, they knew they had the free play. They got great yardage out of it.
It's kind of like when we were at dinner last night. You saw me reach for the check, so you ordered dessert on top of it, right? You said you had the free play.
Yeah.
Right? Already had what you needed. Go ahead and get a little more on top. I like it.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete. He was looking for Trent Taylor there, but it'll be second down. I guess you can't be afraid to take those chances late in the game. He tried to fit that one in there. Nice job, though, defensively.
But to your point, it was a nice job of knocking the ball away. But you're also right. You can't be afraid to take those chances. That means your guys going downfield to catch the ball, they've got to elevate their game and come down with these in order to keep your offense moving.
So that'll back him up 5. after the delay of game. They're operating behind the sticks, 2nd and 15. Back to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
Well, no Texas start to have a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
So the sack of Garoppolo. And now what can they come up with on 3rd and long? That escapes the sack. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down.
Jimmy Garoppolo.
This offense needs a touchdown. A field goal won't get it done in this situation. But after giving up back-to-back sacks, things are looking a little bit bleak.
Down 7, and they've got to go for it here on 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Garoppolo. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Bengals are going to win this football game. They'll run on 1st down. Nixon, and inside the 20 before he's brought down. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a 1st down.
Well, how many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that. Not just outrunning people in the secondary, that led to a really nice game.
Bengals. 1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
So this one in the win column now for the Cincinnati Bengals, and they were buoyed, Charles, by a big